Love, so I'm back with another tutorial, and this is how you want to make this tie. You're gonna need pearls, fishing line, a cutter, a clasp, any bead of your choice, specifically smaller ones. This is the one I'm going to be using. First, you want to cut a good amount of fishing line, not too long, not too short. Put in 5 pearls, and we are going to cross with 1, so that's a total of 6. This means you should always end up with 6 pearls on your round. You know, like the bag, we had the rule of 4s. Now we have the rule of 6s, as you can see. So you see 6 pearls. Now from here, you put 2 pearls on one side of the fishing line and 2 pearls on the other side of the fishing line, and then we cross with 1. So that's 5 beads we've added, right? But the total is 6 because we are including the one at the bottom. You see what I mean shortly. So this is what I mean exactly. So we have 6 at the bottom, 6 at the top if you count round. Now, as usual, I'm only going to be talking where necessary because it's pretty self-explanatory, this video, right? You can see it's very, very self-explanatory. So this is how we're going to continue. 2 on each side and we cross with 1. That's how you're going to keep going until you reach a reasonable length. So keep watching. I'll talk where necessary. Okay, so now I'm done with the length I want. I'm just trying to show you guys how to tie this up. So the length of my tie was 12 inches, but you can make yours as long or as short as you want. So right here, I'm trying to extend the length of my tie because the first fishing line I cut wasn't enough. So basically, this is how you add a new fishing line so you can extend the length of your tie. And there you have it. The first part is done. Now for the sides. So taking either side of the tie, you're going to pass a new fishing line, one side of a fishing line through the second and third bead. So we are going to ignore the first bead and pass it through the second and third. Then you're going to take the opposite fishing line like you see here and pass 3 pearls. So we have a total of 5 now. The 2 you passed it through and the 3 new ones you added, and then you're going to cross with 1. So you have a total of 6. You can see that. Now to continue, you're going to take the fishing line on the side facing the beads, pass it through the 2 pearls on that side, as you can see. Then you're going to take the opposite fishing line, pass 2 pearls through it, and then we're going to cross with another pearl, making 6. Now you're just going to continue this. You're going to keep going until you reach a part where I need to come in again. So at this point I ran out of fishing line to keep going, so I needed to end this and start with a new one. So this is basically how you tie up the fishing line when you get to a point like this. So just watch closely. So this is how you start a new one with a new fishing line. You go through the top bead and the 2 side beads, so you go through 3 beads. And then you just proceed as usual, passing 2 pearls through the opposite fishing line and then crossing with 1, and you keep going that way. So right here, I just want to watch carefully. So we're going to pass through that last side pearl and then put 1 pearl through the same fishing line we passed with, like so, exactly. Then taking the other side, we're going to pass 2 pearls, making 5 actually. Then we cross with 1. And then we just tie it up. And that's it. We're done with 2 sides. Now we have 1 more left. We're just going to repeat the exact same thing we did on the second side. Just do that all over again and you're done with the first part at least. And there you have it. We are done with the hardest part of the tie. Now we're just going to locate where we want to hold our tie down, like, give it that look ties actually have. Now you want to get a very short length of fishing line, real short, and then just pass 1 pearl through it. Then taking the tie, that part you've located, right where my fingers are pinching, you can see I have 2 pearls on either side, so that's a total of 4. You want to take your fishing line, taking one side of the fishing line, you want to pass through 2 pearls that one of your fingers are pinching, and then you take the other fishing line, the other end, and pass through the other 2 pearls. So you've passed through 4 pearls and you have a total of 5, including the one we added in the beginning, and then you go ahead to cross with 1 more pearl, making it a total of 6. So right here we're just tying it up, just like we've been doing throughout the making process of this tie. So we are passing one end of the fishing line through a few pearls, and then we take the other end and pass through a few pearls so that they meet at one point. I'm just going ahead to double that, so I'm going to go round again and then tie it up, for that extra strength. So what we want to do next is to do the neck part of the tie, right? So you want to take your clasp and the fishing line that you've cut out, nothing too long, nothing too short, pass it through the hole in the clasp, get the two ends, and then we start passing pearls through both fishing lines so that both ends of the fishing line are going through the pearls. So you just keep going until you have a desired length. Mine was 9 inches long, so just want to put in enough pearls, as long as you want, as short as you want, if you want it to be a choker or longer. So but mine was 9 inches, and then you have the extra length too on the clasp. So when you feel like you've put in enough pearls, you want to take that tie, and then that pearl at the tippy top, you want to pass through both ends of the fishing line through it, exactly like so. And then you take that bead, whatever bead you want. I chose the sparkly crystal beads, and you're just going to pass it through the fishing line. You just want a few beads, whatever is going to be able to take the space, the little space in between the two pearls, as you can see. You can see what I mean, right? So I used 4 crystals, and then you want to repeat the same length of pearls you did on the first side. So if you did 9 inches on one side, you want to repeat 9 inches of pearls on the other side, so it's nice and even. Just tying up the neck part. So you're just going to pass the 2 ends of the fishing line through the hole in the clasp, and then pass through the last pearl you put through the fishing line, like so, and then you tie it up like I'm doing in the video. I didn't do that in the video, but you want to go ahead and cut off the excess fishing line, and that's it. We have a beautiful pearl tie. Bye. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, loves.